takina rā te kaua o rongo, kia pūrea nei ngā au o tāwhiri mā, te haumai tawhiti nui, tawhiti rota, uiti pārangao, ki te kūrei tango aku raukurei te tia nei, koia rā I rongo waka iria ki runga tūturu o uiti waka maua kia tīna, uie, tai ki nei ko te mii, ki koutou ko mene atu rā ki te pō, ko tawhiti atu rā ki Hawaii ki nui, Hawaii ki roa, Hawaii ki pāmāmao, nei ko te tangi o te hunga ora ki koutou, e rere atu rā ki ngā toi o ngā rangi waiho mā tatau, tō tinana, ai waka mahana I nei, mai nei roi mata. Nō reira, ko te pitomate ki te pitomate, ko te pitoora ki te pitoora, ti he kūra perepe, ti he kūra parapa, ti he mauri ora, e aku iti, e aku nui, dau mai ki tēnei o ngā hōtaka e kiangi nei ko ka pāo, ai rā, ka pāo ki wi, ka pāo ki wā, ngā waiata reo Māori ki koutou, ia rā hina, ia rā amere, I rangi, ko hau mai koutou ki tēnei o ngā kiriata, ai, e irungi I tō tātai whārangi o te kurimako o Taranaki e mihi, kau atu ki koutou, nau mai, wakatau mai. Hoi anō, I'm just going to go into Te Reo Pākehā so I can just greet everybody that's watching from all over Aotearoa, from all over the world. We have a special, amazing guest today. I'm so, like, I'm humbled to know that our guest today is going to be sharing a lot of kōrero in regards to his artistry, but I'll let him introduce himself. Kia ora e hoa.
Well, kia ora te whānau. Thank you so much for having me on the show. For those who don't know me, my name's Jackson Owens. Born and bred in Turangi, the biggest town in NZ. But I love my people. They've been supporting me for years now. And yeah, it's a little bit about myself and where I'm from.
Kia ora, Turangi. Gee, you know what? My dad used to live in Turangi and he used to be a teacher there. So you never know, my dad might have been teaching you.
Yo.
So I, first of all, thank you for joining us here on with our platforms here at Korimako for our maunga. But I have one question that I feel that is really important. Sam Cooke or Otis Redding? Who? Which one?
Me, sis. Those are my, oh man. I'm going to have to go with Sam though, just because he's got so many bangers, eh? Like, I grew up with my koro and we would go hunting and stuff and go out together kai and that he'd be just jamming Sam Cooke, sitting on the dock of the bay and just heaps of songs from him. So yeah, I'm going to have to go with Sam.
Nice. I mean, like you said, both of them are really hard to, I shouldn't have done it so hard for you. There was a hard question, I think, out of all the questions that I'm going to be asking you today, that was probably the hardest. But where did it all begin?
Man, yeah, so it really did begin for me when I went to Ratana Pa, and we used to go there every year for Ratana, and I started doing the talent quest, and that's where I really began. I just found love for music. I started that was the first time I sung with a band and stuff, so ever since then I just knew that was what I wanted to do, and I just loved making people sing along to whatever I'm singing, and yeah, I just fell in love with it through the pa and through church.
Oh, so it all started from Ratana. Oh, I think the 25th. Are you talking about the 25th?
25th, yeah.
25th. Yeah, of January. Yep. I think a few of my mates I know, including myself, we've all sung on that stage with the band, and I tell you, it's a massive vibe. But Ehua, can you let's talk about your artistry now. When did you realize that you actually wanted to invest in music?
Yeah. So it wasn't until a few years on since Ratana and stuff. I started doing little covers on YouTube, and I got picked up, and I ended up going over to the States for about 2 to 3 years. Just developing myself and my craft. I joined the band, and then I come home, and when I come home, that was when I knew I wanted to do like a solo act. I wanted to be a solo artist, and so I really just focused in and started building my craft, started writing music, working with a lot of awesome talent. One of my guys I work with at the moment his name's Rory Noble, and he's just so talented, I feel like me and him get along because I think we were brought up on the same sort of R&B music, and when we get in the studio, it sort of just comes naturally. So yeah, it's. I'll tell you what, fun. It's been a big journey, but I'm loving every moment of it, and this is definitely what I want to do and pursue for my career. So yeah.
It's good to know and understand that a person like yourself has actually gone overseas and it's taken you overseas. Well, has it only just taken you to the States?
Um, in that 3 years, we went over to we done a big tour, High School Nation tour. We went all around America, and then ended up going over to London and a few places over there. And yeah, music is taking me places, and I'm forever grateful for the people that have believed in me, and to the people back home. Like, I've had so much support from just locally and even just Māori and people from Aotearoa. So yeah, I'm forever grateful for everyone that has been following me for the past few years.
Oh yeah, no, that aroha is definitely real. E hoa. I really appreciate that you've acknowledged a lot of people who have actually been behind you in regards to your career, musical career. But tell me, what's your musical strength? Is it songwriting or is it producing music? Is it being a part of the band, or what's your musical strength?
Man, I have to say, musical strings probably like live performances. I really take pride in my live performances. I want the way I sound on a track. I want to make sure that when I'm live, I can do it. I can do it to a T, and just getting that sort of part of it is probably that's probably my favorite part of it. To be honest, is getting on stage and hearing fans or people that support me like sing my music. So yeah, that's my I feel like that's my strength. Yeah.
Ka pai kia ora mo tira. I really think that you know, like singing in te reo Māori has been a massive goal. I mean, like we've been trying to get as many waiata out there every single year. But tell me, how do you feel about singing te reo Māori? What does it mean to you?
I love it, and I really love how Te Reo Māori is coming into more mainstream music too. I'm like listening to these mainstream radio stations like The Edge, and now they're playing Māori, and it's just it makes me happy really just to see our culture out there and Māori music, man. I always think that that's the best, and the way whenever I sing a Māori song, it means something, and I can feel the mana in it, and yeah, man, that means so much to me. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of dope Māori artists out there that are just making everyone proud, and yeah, hard.
So, what's it like being the lead singer?
Oh, being the bro of the lead singers, yo. Nah, it's awesome, and with the Suns boys, man, they've helped me so much through my career too, like getting me on the Love on the Run track, and just I just admire them, and I'm learning so much from them. They've been doing this for years, so man, I've got a lot of respect for the boys and sons as well. Yeah.
And now I hear that we've got some cool stuff brewing in the wind. Actually, I've already had a look. In these last couple of days, I've been listening to it on Spotify. But I'm going to let you talk about that. Can you let everybody know what's been happening with with your waiata?
All right. Yeah. So I'm actually working on some solo stuff at the moment. So I've just released a new track, Can't Make It Right. Dropped it on Friday. So that's out on all platforms. Fun if you want to go and check it out. And it's cool. I feel actually quite proud of it because in the past I've done some music with the boy band and stuff that I didn't really believe in, and I didn't have the belief I have in these songs. So I feel like these are really me, whānau, and these are something I can be proud of. So I just hope that everyone enjoys them, and yeah, go and have a listen, whānau, and yeah, see if you like it.
So let's just talk about Can't Make It Right. Okay, Did you compose it?
Yep, me and a guy, Rory Noble. So like I said, he's probably, if in my opinion, he's the best in Aotearoa for doing R&B tracks, and just he's just on. So me and him wrote the song about 2.5 years ago to 3 years ago. So I was going through a bit of a rough patch with I'm just gonna say a little situation I was in. So the meaning behind it was, it sort of come naturally, and I just wrote what experiences I was going through at the time. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people might relate to it in a sense of, in maybe like not just this, in a sense of like maybe that situation is not right for you. So not to say that there's no happiness for you or anything like that. It's just to say maybe just leave that in the back of your mind and you move forward and you look for better and greater things. So that's sort of the meaning behind Ka Meka Rights.
Do you feel that when it comes to lyrics, do you find that it's much more easier to listen to songs that are similar to the vibe that you're wanting, or is it naturally or organically there?
Yeah. So every session I usually go in with references of tracks I love. Like for Ka Meka Right, I reference the Anderson .Paak track. He's one of my favorite artists. So I played Rory. I played Rory that track, and he just picked up the bass and started playing this sick ass bass line. So I was like, bro, you need to record that. And then he started making a drum beat behind that, and then I jumped up and started just spitting whatever come to my mind, and the lyrics just come real natural. And yeah, the song was like, it was quite quick too. It only took us like a day, half a day or something. So it sort of just all come together real nice. So yeah, it was cool.
I mean, when it comes to, you finished writing it, like what's the process of waiting for it? I mean, like obviously a lot of people, I know that I'm impatient. I wait for my songs to go from A to B to Z.
Yeah.
But I know very well there's a lot of things that need to be done before. What's that process like for you? Are you patient? Are you one of those that are absolutely patient? You must be, because it's already out there.
Yeah. So like I said, we started this track like, it would be 3 years ago. So as you can tell, there is a big process in it, and I was keen and ready to get these tracks out there, to be honest, because I've been listening to them in the back, and I'm just like, man, I want to release these. I want people to hear these, and it just feels real. I'm just proud, and I just can't wait for everyone to have a listen and see what they think, and yeah.
Okay, so one of the biggest questions I always ask my musical talented interviewers is advice for those who are watching this, who are young, who are wanting to get out there. They've probably been writing since they were like 5 years old. But what would be your biggest piece of advice for them?
Yeah, I like to. Yeah, for all the rangatau out there, is just to believe in yourself. For me, that's what I struggled with from a young age, was just that belief, and having that self-belief. I feel like that goes a long way, and just knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you don't need to listen to other people, just knowing that if you have a dream, just chase it. Yeah, just chase it, and chip away at it. It's not going to happen overnight. I've been doing this since like 5 years old, like you say. So it takes time, and man, just you got this one.
Kia ora mō kōrero e hoa. So, e te whānau, you know this, we're going to play a little bit of a game. Jackson, I don't know if you're okay with this, but let's try. I start it, you finish it. We're going to be looking at Waiata Sea. Hopefully, I know you've got I'm just going to give it over to you, because a lot of people actually don't get it. It's only 3 songs. You might get it. I'm sure you will. I just have faith in you that you will. But we're going to focus on R&B songs today. I will start it. Like I said, I'll start it. And hopefully he Jackson will finish it off. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Do you need a stretch? Okay, here we go. Okay, it's 7 o'clock on the dot.
In my drop top, cruising the street.
Come on. See, it's not that hard, right? It's not that hard.
I was like, oh.
I play this all the time with a lot of people, and sometimes people just get the. I know I get words wrong, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You make it fun, right?
That was a good.
Okay, here's one. Love will be right.
Yeah. Oh, is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that one.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Gonna make a change.
For once in my life.
Oh, keep it going.
Oh, I know that one. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, I reckon, right? I reckon. It's just the man in the mirror. I actually used to think it was like mustache in the mirror. Hey, thank you so much for joining us here on KA PAO and Ao Te Kuri Mako Whānau. Really just want to give you all the love and aroha, especially, the beginning of the Pākehā year. But we all know that COVID has actually been stomping us down with music scene and all, but just lots of love going out to you and your whānau. And hopefully you come down to Taranaki and we can see you in person.
Yo, hard. That's the plan, whānau. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I've had so much fun and yeah, kia ora. Thank you.
Nō reira I te whānau, koira tō tātou nei ui, hei waka tepe ka tuku ngā mii ki koutou ko mātakitaki mai ki tēnei o ngā ui, e rangi, i tīmata i te karakia, me waka moia i tēnei ui ki te karakia, kia uru mai, ahau kaha, ahau ora ki runga, ki raro, ki roto, ki wa o ririri hau, pai mai riri. Ngā manaakitanga ki koutou i te iwi.